Hey, I'm hoping that I don't have too many interruptions today with the internet. Who knows? Because the hurricane is over Nicaragua. We're getting a lot of rain right now, so who knows? I'm just gonna spitball and hope this goes. I'm two-fisted drinking today. I got my coffee. I got my Diet Coke. That's how insane everything has been lately. I just wanted to take a little time to talk about a situation where a certain person whose name I'm not even going to say, we all know who she is using good morning. She's using her child as a means to try and get out of trouble. Oh, thank you. She's using her child as a means to try to get out of trouble for all the awful things she said, all the doxing, everything else, even with Uni acting like he's turned on her, which of course he probably hasn't. She's starting to try to use her child. So many times she's attacked people for talking about her child. The sad, sick thing is that is what she was hired to talk about at Pathos. At Pathos, she's supposed to be writing about her son, the issues of having a child with a delicate health, the day to day, because it ain't easy. And I can tell you that from my own experiences. My child was nowhere near as sick as hers. It is a delicate walk, but there's a lot of things about her and her sick child that I've just never understood. I've When my child had her problems, we were going back and forth at UVA because that's where we were. I got to know a lot of parents of chronically ill children. There was nothing really for us to do when our kids were hospitalized. We'd go down to the parents' lounge at the end of the hallway and bitch and moan and very everything else because it's not a very fun place to be in. Having to deal with that sort of thing all the time. I got to know parents of kids who had sickle cell, cancers, all kinds of things. My daughter has immune system problems like I do, and at the time, her platelets would die off. But here's the thing, this is the thing I want to say about her. She likes to use her child's illness as a get out of pissed off jail card, I guess, to keep us from talking about her, the things she does. But at the same time, she goes nuts if you talk about anything to do with her child being ill. I think everybody can agree that using an ill child is a very, very bad thing. Oh, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Nobody's crying over it. And the thing is, you shouldn't be using your ill child for anything. I supported her when she was doing her blogging, when she was saying this is the reality of it, because it is a hard reality we need to talk about. But almost everybody I've known, including myself, ended up more helicoptery than hands off. So here we have a woman that's extremely hands off with how she handles her um, chronically ill child. She's online for as many as 15 hours a day, maybe, and doing, quote, research the rest of the time. She needs to stop that. She needs to just get offline and concentrate on her child. Earlier today, somebody was saying in one of the groups I was in that they thought that there was some fetal alcohol syndrome involved, not so much with child, but with her. And I don't know if that's true or not. That's my opinion is that if you look at the articles at the National Institute of Health and you start reading through adult children with fetal alcohol syndrome, there are a lot of the characteristics of behavior patterns that fit. But that could just be, for all we know, the fact that she's admitted to having ADHD. Yeah, well, I try to be a good mom. I'm not always. It was really struggle. It's a struggle when you have a ill child to be the right kind of mama because you want to protect your child. But the other thing is you want your child to have every opportunity to do everything right that they need to do. You don't want to hold them back. I know very few mothers that, when given an opportunity to put their ill child in public school with special help and various things, have given that up. Almost all of us, our goal is to let the child have as normal a life as possible while we're dealing with the pile of problems, because it is a pile of problems. So I don't really know what's going to happen with her. I'm watching her spin. I'm thinking her channel is dead. I feel sort of bad for her because it looks like from here that she just does not want to be who she is and where she is. She doesn't want to be the mother of a child with lifelong health concerns. She's made that abundantly clear when she said she's not a hands on mother in a lot of ways. And that's just sad for everybody all around, for the kid, for her. And I just don't even know what to say about her anymore. So I'm going to try not to talk about her, but it's hard because we're watching this. We're watching her fall apart. And so it's hard to see somebody fall apart, particularly when you can see what's best for her would be to just to get offline and not say anything to anybody, not talk about her child, not talk about the Duggars, not talk about Tati Westbrook. It looks from here, in my personal opinion, like that there's some kind of substance thing going on. Maybe there's alcohol. Who knows what it is? Maybe it's just your own personal brain chemicals. But what we're seeing is not normal. And I don't want to see it normalized in any way, shape, or form. Refer to her in any way, shape, or form. I'm hoping to get to that point. But